In this presentation, we will talk about Jstech's notching process and electrode supply equipment for secondary batteries. In electrode processing, the notching process is to cut coated electrodes to fit the designed cell size. In the electrode supply part, when connecting existing electrodes with new ones, it is crucial to improve the precision of electrode left and right alignment along the end of the coating, and to enhance the bonding between electrodes at the connecting area to prevent errors like electrode breakage or joint separation after connection. For this, we have developed fully automated electrode supply equipment. It connects electrodes precisely, regardless of the electrode winding direction, and works without the need for human intervention. The equipment consists of a turret and a connector. The electrodes are positioned in the turret, which typically rotates on a central axis. However, our solution utilizes a structure that integrates both rotating bodies into one, which is far more efficient than other systems, with 20% less room needed to optimize space consumption. The connector consists of three components. The first one is the top taping device. It comprises a taping roll for connecting the electrodes as well as an electrode cutter. If bottom taping is required, an additional device can be easily installed. The second one is the suction chamber, where the new electrodes get aligned. The third is the equipment's core device, called the leading device. It moves the electrodes. To explain how the equipment works in detail, first, the tape is set on the top taping device to connect the electrodes to the taping roll. Next, the leading device starts to operate. The number 2 diameter sensor measures the diameter of the new electrode and determines how far the leading device should move. The number 7 limit switch senses its approach to the electrode and slows it down. The number 5 image sensor analyzes the finishing tape and verifies the electrode winding direction. It then fine adjusts the electrode to the proper position. Afterwards, the number 6 suction cap operates to absorb and separate the electrodes where the finishing tape is applied. It then moves the electrodes while tilting its head in a direction that corresponds to the winding direction. Once the new electrode is moved a certain distance, the vacuum stops and the electrode settles in the suction chamber. The information from the number 3 and 4 image sensors is then used to move the existing and new electrodes left and right to minimize the alignment error in the connection between them. After making fine adjustments, the line stops and the electrode connection begins. To connect electrodes, the suction chamber moves up and the top taping connecting device moves down to cut the existing and new electrodes. The cut scraps from the existing electrodes are wound around the existing electrodes, and then the top portions of the new and existing electrodes are taped together as the taping roll rotates. Once the taping is completed, the operation resumes normally. Let's watch the video of the actual operation. The entire process of this equipment is fully automated without the need for human intervention, with the use of various sensors and tools. It can ensure safety and minimizes workers' load while achieving zero operating error and precision with a connection alignment error of plus or minus 1 millimeter on the y-axis and 0.5 millimeters on the x-axis. This concludes our presentation of the newly developed equipment for the electrode notching and the electrode supply. Thank you.